Gaza tragedy strikes as an Israeli airstrike kills 12 people in a school housing displaced individuals. The attack occurred in the Al-Shati refugee camp located west of Gaza City. The bombing left many others injured, as reported by Gaza's civil defense agency. In Lebanon, over 100 lawmakers have urged the United Nations to protect the country's cultural heritage sites, such as those in Baalbek, Tyre, and Sidon, from Israeli bombardment. They cited extensive damage already inflicted on these landmarks during the conflict with Hezbollah. This appeal to UNESCO came just after an Israeli airstrike destroyed an Ottoman-era building near the Baalbek ruins, raising concerns about the safety of the nearby UNESCO-listed temples. While the temples appear unharmed, experts are still awaiting access to assess potential damage. In France, controversy has erupted following a massive Free Palestine banner displayed at a Paris Saint-Germain Champions League match. French Interior Minister Bruno Retailleau condemned the banner, saying it had no place in a football stadium. He demanded accountability from PSG and warned that further political displays at sports events could lead to stricter regulations. In the wake of Donald Trump's election victory, his team is already setting plans for his return to the White House. On day one, Trump intends to reinstate his previous administration's controversial border policies, including large-scale detentions and deportations of undocumented migrants. A key focus is targeting criminals, but the future of dreamers, immigrants brought to the U.S. as children, remains uncertain. Senior Trump advisor Jason Miller told CNN that these plans mark a stark reversal from President Biden's policies and are expected to spark significant debate, particularly regarding the future of young immigrants protected under DACA. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed optimism following a productive conversation with Trump. Zelensky remains committed to peace through strength, emphasizing Ukraine's right to determine its own path in the ongoing war with Russia. He stressed that any peace agreement must respect Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Zelensky hopes that a stronger America under Trump will benefit both the US and Europe, aligning with his vision for international stability. On the Middle East front, Hezbollah's Ibrahim al-Musavi urged the US to take action, not just make statements, following Trump's victory. While Hezbollah is open to efforts that would end the conflict in Lebanon, they remain skeptical of US involvement given the consistent support for Israel. Musavi condemned the destruction caused by Israeli attacks, particularly in Lebanon, and held US support responsible, calling for more tangible steps to stop the violence. As Trump takes office, the region watches closely for any shift in US policy towards Israel and Lebanon. In Pakistan, Foreign Office spokesperson Mumtaz Zahra Baloch has dismissed speculations about US President-elect Donald Trump attempting to influence Pakistan's internal politics. Addressing these rumors during a briefing, Baloch reiterated that Pakistan's relations with the US are based on mutual respect, non-interference, and decades of cooperation. She emphasized that any talk of pressure or interference in Pakistan's domestic affairs is speculative, and Pakistan looks forward to strengthening ties with the US. The Foreign Office also expressed concern over the deteriorating health of Kashmiri leader Yasin Malik, urging Indian authorities to provide adequate medical care as he continues a hunger strike in Tihar jail. In other news, former Prime Minister Imran Khan has congratulated Donald Trump on his victory in the US presidential election, hoping the win would benefit Pak-US relations. However, internal divisions within his party, PTI, have emerged regarding Trump's potential impact on Imran Khan's release from jail. While some PTI leaders expressed optimism, Khan's sister Alima Khan dismissed these hopes, stating that the party should not look to the US for his release, but rather rely on Pakistan's own institutions. The government has approved significant increases in allowances for Supreme Court judges. The house rent allowance for SC judges has been raised from 68,000 rupees to 350,000 rupees, while their superior judicial allowance has soared from 428,040 rupees to 10,61,163 rupees. This move follows similar adjustments made for High Court judges.